Oh, God, sit on that couch
Hey,
wrong. Fucks your back up.
hey, everybody, guess what? It's another Chronicles episode. Quarantine Chronicles. Blah, blah, blah. Waitress at work tested positive. I'm considerate to Bird. He's a dickhead, gave me shit about it. In the episode that'll be out on the week of Thanksgiving.
I'm a dickhead who gave you shit about it.
Yeah.
You gave me shit about going on vacation. You kept telling me I was going to get COVID.
And I'm a dickhead.
And look at
So
you, dickhead.
I don't have COVID. I got a test and stuff.
You don't know that. Look at you. If anybody's going to get it, you could get it. You were the most
Any
unhealthy bastard on the
anybody
planet.
it has nothing to do with it.
I probably not.
I'm smart. Well, once you get it, if I get it, I'm fucked.
God,
But
you
like
would make me pull out a Trump. Did you just say smart?
oh
Don't
yeah.
ever use the word smart with me.
Speaking of, it is today, the first day when this is uploaded, and yeah, Bird's not going to be able to use his Trump impersonation as much anymore.
I'm not gonna be able to use it all the time because his fucking fat ass lost.
But I'm sure he'll be around forever. I'm not putting Terry in there, so.
You got to give Terry a shout out to this one.
Well,
You know,
no, because this is going out.
because after you put a shout out to Terry, if we could put a shout out to Terry, because I would definitely throw a Sheik in there afterwards, because I'd be like, so what is this presidency been for 4 years?
Fucking bullshit. But anyway, I'm not going to. You're not going to get that because this is going out as soon as we hang up. This is going out.
Oh,
Like it always does.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, since we just ended filming the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week episode, shit, I'm going to knock shit over. I'm going out for a fucking cigarette, and I don't know what the fuck Bird's doing because he just straight up fucking left. So, yeah, now it's darkness on my side and nothing on Bird's side. That's nice. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's not really what any of us wanted to see was your fucking face, but I mean, it's better than just nothing.
I know. Sorry. What do you want from me? That's all I got.
So good. The neighbors across the alley aren't outside fucking frothing at the mouth, fucking ranting about Trump losing.
Yeah, Trump train, beep beep. It derailed.
So,
Did you
what's
see
going on?
my lovely wall of memorabilia here that's honoring us? See?
I see Gene Wilder.
Well, Gene Wilder, I'm honoring him too, damn it, but I got that thing there.
I could go upstairs and fucking damn how brown the newspaper was, man. I mean, I guess that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, right, right. It's like looking at a paper that says the Titanic has sunk, you know.
That was basically our fucking careers in video production.
Yeah, pretty much. If that would, if there was any way to describe it, that would be one way to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what are you gonna do now?
what do you mean?
How are you gonna celebrate the fact that the orange hog has to leave? And how are you gonna celebrate? Because I'm waiting. I'm reserving all my celebration time. Whoa, Michelle down. Because I'm reserving it for a reason, okay? And this is why. Because I'm hoping that he does refuse to leave and they drag him out. They have to like literally pull him out, and he falls down the stairs, his girdle comes undone, his gut pours out, and he's screaming for Melania to, like, Melania, help me. And she comes down and walks right over top of him while they're kicking him in his stomach. They throw him on the helicopter. Oh, look, I got to show you something. Hold on. Look.
So, anyway, I have a picture in my mind of how it's all going to go down. I mean, it would be amazing, but like, yeah, they drag him out. He's fucking freaking out, crying. That's where I asked so much that like his orange makeup's running. His fucking hair is Bill Murray from fucking Kingpin flopping around.
He looks
Like,
like Joker from 1989's Batman.
yes, that's the exact reference I made at work today. And then,
Oh,
yeah, like he's getting dragged, and like his depend rips open some, and his little poople dribbles out by his ankle, and then
a
yeah, they
little,
throw him on a fucking helicopter, and off he goes.
you know, it's pretty bad when Laura Ingraham is telling you to go out with class. You know what I mean? Laura Ingraham is
That
telling
bitch ain't
somebody
got no class.
to go with class. Yeah, well, I mean, shit, if Ronnie Dangerfield was here right now, he'd be fucking saying that without a doubt, you know? And I'm not even going to try to like embarrass his memory and soul by doing a shit impersonation.
That's never stopped you any other time. Why this time?
I don't know, because I like Rodney. I'm going to go upstairs.
Good for you.
Good for
So
you.
you said you had an experience right before we filmed. We had to wait to film a little bit because you had an experience.
I did. I had an outer body experience. Hold on. Ladies. You know, it never fails, dude. No matter what I'm doing, one of them is like, "What are you doing?" What a secret. They're like my personal parole officers. Always need to know what I'm doing, where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Seriously,
Anyway,
my daughter and my woman have both become my own personal parole officers, and they got to know what the hell I'm doing, why I'm doing it. So anyway, yes. Before I was gonna come down,
come down. You weren't coming down.
before I was gonna go down to the bird's nest and film this whole thing.
So you're really just trying to force that, huh? That name. It's just like you're like, I will go down to bait. I mean, the bird's nest.
You know, I don't know why you gotta treat me this way.
And it's just how we do.
It's just how we do. Yeah, that's true. Whatever. Anyway, eat a dick. But anyway, the thing is that I was sitting there and this dude comes up and Joe Biden just wins the election. Now I'm an independent, so I'm not exactly for. I don't. I'm not exactly rah 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 for either party. I didn't put no sign on my yard or nothing like that. I just went with whatever made sense. And
Well, that's pretty
obviously,
easy whenever one makes
it was
no
pretty
sense
easy.
whatsoever.
It was a pretty easy decision to make this time around. You know what I mean? But yeah, this dude comes up with his literature or whatever. He's like, you know, and before I could scurry into the house, because I tried to hurry up and scurry in, because I saw him
Uh-huh.
coming from the steps, and I was like, oh no, and they're always like, excuse me, can I have a moment? And you're like, did you see me just trying to get into my house? Does it look like I want to talk to you? You know? But anyway, so he hands me a paper and he's like, "We're part of the right wing party of blah 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 blah." So before I even before I even give him any thought or whatever, any of my time, I look at this paper and it says the militant, and I'm like, I turn it around, I stare, I'm like, dude, right here is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem no matter what, because people, all they're gonna see is the militant and they're going to be turned off. They're not going to give a fuck what you have to say afterwards. And besides, I think like, why do you say that? I'm like, why do I say that? Well, unless been living under a fucking rock, what about the assholes that thought they could take it upon themselves to kidnap a governor or go shoot up a polling station? You know what I mean? I was
Or
like,
the dude with the guns and the fake ballots. That was what, yesterday, today?
yeah. So when people see militant, they don't give a fuck what you have to say. All they think is because listen, they're going to be labeled as a domestic terrorist group here, and then that's not to say that every single militia or whatever should be considered a terrorist group. Obviously, as like the ones that are doing extreme shit, yeah, should probably be put in that category.
So it should be interesting what's going to happen. I mean, all year has been fucking interesting. I mean, it should be interesting to just see from this point on.
Well,
Is
I
he
don't
going?
go. No, go ahead.
I would say,
Well,
is he going to actually like? Is he going to concede, or is there going to have to be fucking? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's going to be like somebody's going to be like animal fucking tasing him until he does it.
this will give you an idea of what's going on in the White House right now. They're currently setting up for the transition phase. So, if the White House is setting up for transition phase, he's going to concede, dude. They're just trying to get him to, they're just trying to figure out a way he can do it without looking like a huge asshole, which they're praying to Christ that when he gets up there, he doesn't just start ad libbing, like just concede and then let it the fuck go. But if you start saying shit about fraud and everything, we're fucking done.
I
You
hope.
know what I
I
mean?
mean, it's fucked. Our country's fucked. But I would love to see just. It's like now. It's just like I want to see that cornered animal. I want to
I
see
think
what the fuck he does or what he
think
says.
I think you're using the wrong F word. I don't see fucked. I see fixable.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying as of right now, it's pretty fucked.
It's fucked now, but it's fixable. And I think we should concentrate on that instead of
Let's
just throwing our hands up and saying it's fucked.
let's hope. But
Well, it's gonna take a
there's
hell of a lot. It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than just Joe Biden. It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than just Kamala Harris or whoever.
yeah.
It's gonna be everybody. Everybody has to get their fucking hands dirty.
I'm just hoping to see, kind of what I'm starting to see because I'm starting to see Trump signs disappear, except for the hardcores, like across
Well,
the alley with their huge flags and stuff. Their shit's still fucking, and they're frothing at the mouth. But I'm seeing signs disappear now.
I got a lot of Republican people that were supporting him for whatever reason. I don't want to dive into like why they were supporting because we'll be here all day trying to figure it out. You know, the fucking Dakota ring to figure out why the hell you would support this guy. But um, but I think when he acted like he did, when he was like, as far as I know, we won anyway. You know, when he did that, that pretty much turned everybody off. You know, so and look, I'm not. I'm one of those people that are a big proponent of bringing Republicans and Democrats together. You know, because we need to. We can't get anything done if we're divided. You
Yeah,
know,
but
Trump
that's
throws
also
shit. Well, Joe is more bipartisan. That's his record proves that. So let's hope that he can work across the aisle, and the aisle will work across the aisle with him, because Lindsey Graham and him are friends. So let's hope that counts for something. And if you ask me, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, and all these guys are probably taking a huge sigh of relief. They don't fucking have to deal with them anymore. Not that they're good guys. They're fucking not. They're the worst as they come. But they
yeah.
weren't willing to take that extra step that he was willing to take. And that tells me one thing, that they may be stupid and shit and say dumb things and do dumb things, but they're not willing to take that extra step.
Well, I wouldn't call them dumb or stupid or the things they say dumb or stupid because they are not. They are fucking extremely smart. They're just fucking horrible people.
Yeah, but
Ruh,
they didn't
ruh.
take that. They didn't take that extra step.
Yeah. Good. They did not take one step. Good
Yeah,
for them.
no, and I'm not trying to give them an award or crown them. You know what I mean, for doing that. That's fucking horrible. That we have to even be there at this point to say that shit.
Yeah.
Like at least they didn't let America become a dictatorship. They did that. You know, but hey, all we can do now is move forward. Because everybody at the end of the day, dude, on Monday, got to go back to work. So regardless who's fucking president, you still got to go back to
Yeah.
work. You know what I mean? And you still got to get along with your neighbor. You still got to get along with your family because they're with you. Donald Trump's not always going to be there, And trust me, for 4 years, he wasn't there anyway, you know? All talk. That's it. That's all we gave you.
He was like Jesus, he's always there in my heart.
I was gonna say, do not compare that slut to Jesus.
No, it was like to them.
Oh, okay. Well, I do. Well, no, look, like I was saying, now that he's out of office, and people get a better look at how fucking nuts he really is, it's gonna be a lot different when you're not standing behind the seal of the White House, but you're standing or sitting behind some stupid desk, or you're on the golf course going. People are gonna be like, oh yeah, they're gonna take him serious.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it will be nice not to have to hear. I mean, we're still going to be here craziness for probably another 6 months, but it'll be
Oh,
nice to know we're not going to be hearing fucking, you know, just straight
oh,
up lunacy.
dude, I will be. I mean, and listen, I don't care where you are across the board. You're gonna breathe a little sigh of relief that you don't have to hear him every day. You don't have to worry about, oh God, what did he say now? Or what did he do now? Like, every single day, dude, every single day for 4 years, you heard nothing but Trump, 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 Trump. So let's take it all in one day at a time, and one Joe Biden day at a time. Fucking take it in. You'll be like, hey, anybody hear from Joe today? No. Fucking fantastic. You know, today? No. Fucking A. I love Joe. Where is he right now? He's in the Oval Office working. He is? He's not on the golf course? Fucking A. All right, good. Is he calling up MSNBC and ranting and rambling for like fucking 45 minutes and then bitching about how busy he is? Nah, I didn't do that today. Fucking A. Okay. Well, I think we're on the right track then.
Yeah.
Is he only concerned about himself? Is he reading the FBI reports, without them having to scribble Joe in there every time? No, he's just reading them. Oh, well, God bless his heart. He's actually being a fucking president instead of an authoritarian that 70% or 70 million people thought was a good idea. They were like, hey, America, here's a dictatorship. And they said, yes, please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
we got to bring those people back into the fold and make them realize that.
some of them I don't think you ever will, dude. They're so fucking like, yeah, they're screaming fraud so fucking much.
Well,
And of
there's no,
course,
even the Republicans are saying there's no fraud.
but Trump said it, so it's true to them. But
What
of course,
they're crazy.
exactly. And these are people I know personally. But it's like, yeah, dude, they're now twisting it to it's Tom Wolf's fault. It's like, dude, they really just,
How is it Tom Wolf's fault?
I don't know. I think he must have went in there and forged a whole bunch of ballots, I guess. I don't know.
The way they're saying Tom Wolf is the reason why Trump lost.
Pennsylvania, yes.
Trump lost because Trump can't get out of his own fucking way. And
Nope, Tom Wolf's fault.
oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, whatever. Well, these people can go with that. You know, whatever helps you sleep at night. But guess what? Joe Biden won. Joe Biden won. Trump train. Sorry. Don't be a snowflake. Don't be a snowflake. Don't cry. I don't want to see them those conservative tears. Tastes so good. What happened? What happened? I thought your great white hope was gonna take out the black surge. But guess what? He got knocked out in the second round like a bitch. And he got up going, what happened? Yeah, that's what fucking happened.
But I've already seen the fucking goddamn fucking post too. It's like, I'm sick of people already telling me that like I should respect our president. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, fuck you. You were that person for 4 fucking years.
Oh,
4 years. And
every
now that it's
Republican,
on the shoes
all the
on the other crap fucking old ass foot, now you're
right,
all fucking rawr.
all these people should get a huge tattoo, hypocrite, on their forehead because they're
Yeah.
gonna be hypocrites for 4 years. Oh, look how narcissistic Joe Biden is. He got to hear about himself every time. He'll make one speech out of 1 year, and they'll be like, "Oh, look at Joe being narcissistic," and completely like ignoring the fact that their president was on TV every fucking day,
Yeah,
every fucking day. Think
dude.
about that. Think about it. I want you to know. Stop, please. Stop. Think.
Oh, I have.
Every single day. You had to hear him. Sounding like a pig being fucked behind the barn. Read, 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 read. Every day for 4 years, dude.
Sound like
4 years,
Ned Beatty.
every day. Seriously. Van Jones was on CNN crying. You know why he was crying? And I don't think it said so much to do with just Biden winning. He was crying because he was probably just like, we don't have to hear it anymore. We do. I think the whole country's crying in a sigh of relief. Like, we don't have to hear his voice anymore. You won't have to hear it unless you tune into Fox. Unless you go to Sean Hannity's bathroom where they're blowing each other.
But dude, can you imagine? It's like I would
Look, after this, somebody has to stroke his his ego. Let go my ego.
and his eagle, because
Yeah, let go.
his wife ain't doing it.
Oh, dude, how quick do they get a divorce after this is over?
Yeah.
How quick does that shit happen?
So you think I have like two points. First point that you just made me think of. So do you think, and so he doesn't get dragged out, fucking Joker, Batman '89 Joker like? Do you think he just disappears in the night and flies off to Russia? Like disappears. Just one night he's just gone, and then the next day you see him on fucking TV with goddamn fucking Steven Seagal and fucking Putin doing the fucking dancing and stuff.
Oh, that'd be sweet. But no, I can see him like writing a concession speech or having somebody write a concession speech. I can see him tweeting it, but not saying it because he doesn't have the balls, and he's never going to admit defeat. He's never going to say yes, Joe Biden won. Never going to say it.
No.
They'll never make him say it. So they're going to compromise, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, he just wants to send out a tweet, and then that's it." And you know what? Biden's team will be like, "Fine, whatever. Let him be a little bitch about it. Send out your tweet, and we'll move forward."
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, that would be like the fitting end to this fucking bullshit of 4 years. Just one final tweet of him being like, I didn't lose, but I'm going to say I'm going to concede anyway.
Right.
That would just be the icing, the cherry on the fucking shit cake that we are in right now. But anyway, dude, speaking of shit cakes, right? What kind of fucking shit cake was Joe Biden fucking handed, dude? I mean, for real, would you want to have any part to do with that fucking job right now, dude? Like, everything is fucked, dude. It's like, their scorched earth thing, the fucking thing, executive order that Trump can fire people and yada, yada, yada bullshit, right? So it's like, dude, it's like,
his own personal order 66.
but it's like, dude, it's so gonna like, it's gonna be 2 years before you can even get to anything of normalcy to fix the fucking gaping asshole that is, you know, just the staff of the fucking of everything.
Dude, Trump and his family spent 4 years bending America over the table and just raw dogging. You know what I mean? And she's sore. She's tired. She's gonna need time to heal and regroup. You know what I mean? You're gonna we need to put a lot of compresses on her and nurse her back to health, but we'll get there. And just never ever let a Trump in politics ever again.
Oh, let's hope.
I think we've learned our lesson. Listen, dude, Don Jr. is gonna die of a coke addiction in a couple years. So everybody's like, "Oh, Don Jr. Dude, he's gonna be dead soon."
No, dude, I'm more worried about Ivanka.
Eric is retarded. They're definitely not going to go for him. And Ivanka's too much of a prissy bitch. Nobody wants that.
I forgot what I was going to say. Walking through everything and grabbing my cigarette, I forgot what I was going to say. I was talking about shit cakes, but that wasn't it. I was moved on from that.
Shit cakes. What you basically call Trump's policy for 4 years? Shit cakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what did he
dude.
spend 4 years insulting everybody? That's all I remember.
But so, what percent chance do you fucking say that fucking McEnany ends up on Fox News? I say 97% chance that she's going to end up on Fox News.
Without a doubt. Chris Wallace is leaving, though. You know he's going to leave. He's going to go to CNN or MSNBC, somebody. He's not going to stay there.
Well, I mean, she's tailor-made for the job. You know, she's blonde. She's attractive. She has.
I don't know. I can't say for sure that she would go back because Rupert Murdoch and his organization turned on Trump pretty fucking hard, especially after it was on Fox News where they were chanting Fox News sucks.
Dude, she has no qualms lying and just fucking whatever. She'll have no qualms being like, oh, whatever. Dude, she was against Trump before she got hired.
I know.
So, yeah, she'll be fine.
She has no soul whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. And she's going to end up at the home for no souls. Fox News.
Still, you got to give it up. Can't believe I'm saying this. But you got to give it up to Laura Ingraham. She's trying. Because she knows that dumb fucker watches them constantly. So every single one of them, if you notice, every single one is sitting, even the Fox and Friends dumbasses are sitting there saying, yeah, the president should go out with grace and dignity, grace and dignity, grace and dignity. They're trying to do what he does to them for 4 years back to him. Just keep repeating it until people go, yes, lock her up, lock her up. And they don't even realize who they're saying it to,
Or it doesn't matter who they're saying it to. They would just chant it at whoever.
Right. Well, after you heard Fire Fauci, you're like, okay, yeah, these people completely, they don't even know who they're chanting for.
Dude, speaking of, what the fuck's up with Bannon calling for fucking beheadings and shit? Fauci's beheading and whatnot.
I don't think anybody's worried about Fat Bannon, who's already a criminal.
Yeah, I'll be saying, though, it's just,
Well, yeah, he'll probably get to go to prison again for longer because his dumbass is not going to keep quiet. He'll say something on Twitter and he's going to get arrested, and then he'll go away, and then the rest of them will go away. Kellyanne Conway and George Conway will divorce probably. And then Kellyanne Conway will marry Donald Trump because him will be broken up. And then they'll have a bastard child, Then he'll grow up and he'll become president. I just scared the shit out of everybody, didn't I?
Yeah. If not everybody, me at least.
Like, dude, Halloween's over. Stop scaring the shit out. Like, ooh, spooky.
So, yeah, it's nice to see, never mind. I can't even.
What?
Nothing. I was just going to go on, and I just can't. 4 years, and I just can't anymore.
I don't even care. Like he was on it's like breaking news, the president has a blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't even fucking care. I'm not even listening. I don't you're not president anymore. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
Well, he is president still until January, but
now I'm pissing him off. Not my president.
Well, was he ever?
No.
Dude.
he was basically a Killian from Running Man, you know, and yeah,
Hey, don't
finally,
disparage Dawson like that. I mean, Dawson
not
had his
I.
own dickish problems, but
I am not discouraging or disparaging the great name of Dawson. You know,
I don't know if he has a great name, but you know,
he does.
Dawson.
But I'm saying that finally, you know, Trump, in this case Dawson, was put in that weird cage goat cart
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever the fuck it was, you know. And Arnold gave him his little one-liner, you know, whichever that I think it was fired, wasn't it?
It's been a while. I can't
Arnold
exactly.
had
That's
so many catch lines.
yeah,
You know, it's always "you're fired" or "you're dead" or "you're done" or "die." It's always something
yeah.
one line thing. And how many people took out a bad guy in total in history ever got to monologue before they did it? Like bang, you're dead, or like go ahead, make my day. Why am I still doing it in fucking Arnold's voice? I don't know. But I'm saying, but you know what I mean? Like how many people got to do that?
Whoa, beforehand? You said
And I'm
monologue
and I
beforehand.
and I'm not throwing in the handful of racist cops that said "die, Blackie" or whatever before they shot somebody. That doesn't count.
Because I was gonna say, Dirty Harry, he got to say shit before he shot them. You know, he'd get to talk before he shot them.
He had a fucking straight minute to talk. You know,
Yeah.
like that one dude that was laying in the car. Like nobody's running up to the scene, and Callahan just turns around and starts walking away. And the guy goes, "Hey, I got to know." And he fucking pulls the trigger, and everybody's like, nobody there was mortified. Like, you know what I mean? If that was 2020, people were like, oh my God, that cop just turned around and pulled the trigger. Like, did it go off? Nobody was just seeing if it was empty.
Well, dude, I know I fucking
Like,
texted you whenever I was, huh?
I was like, damn it, Callahan, don't you realize that you were just on every goddamn news station doing that? And he's like, hey, Chief, let me tell you. Fuck.
But yeah, I know I texted you, but I watched fucking Dirty Harry within the last few months, and yeah, it is weird watching it with 2020 eyes, not like with 2020 vision, but like the year 2020, looking on it, you're kind of like, Callahan's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah,
Up on
most
the
of the time he was trying to fucking stop a bigger bad, but still,
I mean, you gotta give Callahan some credit. For the most part, all he wanted to do was have a foot long hot dog, you know what I mean?
from
And
the airport.
drink coffee without 2 pounds of sugar in it, you know, because somebody's always dicking around. I mean, look, Callahan didn't make those guys rob the bank and wreck the car, you know.
Yeah.
And if they don't want the wrath of Callahan, don't rob the bank and wreck the car.
Well, dude, that statement's a little iffy, Max. I mean, back in the
Don't
'70s.
don't ask the crazy ass cop with a fucking cannon in his hand if there's one more chamber in the goddamn thing.
Yeah, true that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Ratchet reverse it.
Ugh.
All
But
right, I'm
anyway,
done.
yeah, I was gonna say I got nothing, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna chug this almost full entire beer, and then we can end this.
Chug, 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 chug,
So yeah, 1 second.
Oh Lord, the call
So
of the
yeah,
wild.
we're gonna be doing one more Skype episode. So there might be another Chronicles when we film that. Who fucking knows? Who knows what's gonna happen between now and Tuesday?
Nobody
You
knows.
never know.
Yeah, the
So
shadow knows.
even he don't fucking know, dude.
Somebody knows.
But anyway, yeah, if we're ending this, I'm gonna hit stop on this. So stop record. See y'all later.